guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Teresa Kagwe. Karibuni sana na I hope you learn a lot. First, I'm just going to go directly to my face because I've already done my eyebrows. So I'm going to moisturize using the natural honey cocoa butter cream. It's really nice if you're dry skin. It moisturizes your face. It makes your face just to glow up, and your face actually seems elastic of your skin when you're using it. Second of all, I'm going to go to my primer. Primer is really important if you're applying makeup because it acts as a layer that separates your products from your skin. So that means if it has any harsh effects, it won't really affect your skin because of that primer that you've put on your face. So I'm gently massaging it into my skin, making sure that it goes into all those good places. Yes, massaging and massaging. When I'm done, I'm going directly to the foundation. I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation. What I love about this foundation is that it's really full coverage. I don't know if that's for me, but for me it really covers a lot on my skin. And then another thing, when you're applying a full coverage foundation, you really have to make sure that it's really blended in your skin to enhance that natural kind of skinny look. So you have to really blend it and blend it. The brush that I'm using is it's from BH Cosmetics. It's like a fluffy brush, but it's like a small kind of a brush, so it really maneuvers through my skin. Next, I'm using the Pro Concealer for highlight. So I'm just highlighting below my eyes. I'll also highlight the center of my nose, on top of my lips, below my lips, below my jawbone. So I'm highlighting that to make my face look narrower, and also later on I'll contour. Highlight and contour helps because it makes your face look narrower. And the product that you use for highlight, or the concealer that you use for highlight, you have to make sure that it's lighter than your skin tone. This really makes that narrow look really be definite and pops. It just makes that look pop out. And you have to make sure that the product blends so that it also doesn't have like harsh lines or harsh looks on your skin. When I'm done, I'm going to set the whole product using the Sacha Buttercup loose powder. The good thing about setting that it makes your face look matte. That means that your product will not be able to move around your face. And then another thing, I'm not using the baking method because one, I have a really dry skin, so if I bake it, it will just look crackish and off. The other thing, the reason I'm not baking, it's just that I just want it. I'm really using a light setting powder, so if I really bake it, it will just look bad. So I'm avoiding that. But if you have an oily skin, please use the baking method. Or if you're using a really creamy product, please use the baking method. And also another thing, if you're using a setting powder that it's almost to your skin tone, you can use the baking method. It won't really give you any harsh effect, which is really nice. Baking method is not bad. It's really nice if you're either oily skin or if you're using a really oily product. Oily products, and also if your skin is oily. And then another thing, if your setting powder is your skin tone or just your skin tone, it's really nice. Next, I'm going to contour my face, and I'm going to use the Kylie bronzer. Those are the shades that I just shown you that I'm going to use. I'm going to use a really fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics to do this process, and I'm just going to blend it on below my jawline. This really helps you to, it gives that illusion of cheekbones. If you don't have cheekbones like I do, it gives that illusion. And then it just gives another, just like a top up to that narrow look that you want to get out of this makeup. Next, I'm just going to contour my face. This time round, as you can see, I'm really using a really small but fluffy brush, and I'm going with the same shades of color that I just shown you. The reason why we contour nose is for that you can make our nose be more definite, and that just gives this good shape for your nose. And then make sure you really blend that contour in your nose, that it doesn't look fake or off or harsh. So that is why I'm going back with my foundation, the foundation brush that I use, not any product, and I'm just dumping it in, because remember, the foundation brush, I use it to apply the foundation, which is almost my skin tone. So when I brush it a little bit on the contour, it doesn't really remove it, but it makes it less harsh. Next, I'm just setting my face with rose water. Then I'm going, and right now I'm just preparing my lashes. The reason I'm brushing it is to make it look more natural. You can do this method if mostly you're using the like the plastic kind of look lashes that I'm using. Literally, these lashes, you bought them from 100 shillings, but they're really nice. You just brush it off to make it look like fluffy and natural and all that stuff. It really helps, by the way. So next, I'm also using the duo clear glue, and I'm just putting it on the lashes. Then I'm going to leave it to dry as I go to the next process of my eye. So I'm taking a really small brush in this concealer, and what I'm doing, I'll just apply it on my lower waterline. This acts as an eyeshadow base or as a primer. I do this because later on I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow. Okay, you can use, it's not a must to do this process, mostly if you're using a high pigmented eyeshadow, or if you're using eye pencil or an eyeliner that is a shade that you want. But for me, because I don't have the eye pencil or the eyeliner of the color that I want, and the eyeshadow that I'll be using on my lower on my waterline is not like of high or pigmented, I'll just get on the figure. Okay, God will help me to just reach that level, but for now I've not really reached it. I'm just going to just take that, and I'm just going to dump that orange color on my waterline to just make it look more pigmented, and just to make it pop as I want it to pop. And when you're doing this process, please be careful you don't touch your eye. It's really important you just be careful. Once I am done, I'm going to go with my eyeliner, and I'm just going to create this cat eye look. The good thing about the cat eye look is that it just makes your eye pop. It just makes your eye look this kind of a shape that really attracts people's eyes. This is actually the most favorite part of my makeup process, and I love doing this. And okay, when you're doing a natural kind of look, you can opt to go for this, or you can opt to go, it's not a must to do the wing, but for me, because I love the wing, I'll just do it. But you can just opt to just draw a line above your eye. It really makes your eye pop and it makes your eye really big, but for me I like my eye looking like that way, inaenda nje, yeah, that level, that type of an eye. Is done. Okay, right now I'm just setting my upper line. The reason why I'm doing this, it's because I saw like it's like it's creasing. So when I see somewhere it's creasing, I just add a little more of setting powder, and it really helps to remove the creasing. Right now I'm using a mascara to like apply it on my eyelashes. This really helps if you're applying falsies. It helps because it blends in with the false eyelashes easily, and you need your eyelashes to blend with your lashes, that it doesn't really look fake. And remember, you're doing like a natural eye look, so you really need to do this process. Okay, but it's not important for you to apply the lashes. If you have like these long lashes, kind of lashes, you're good to go, girl. Don't add any lashes. But for me, I don't really have this long kind of a thing, yes, but I love it anyways. So I'm going to apply these kind of eyelashes. Here is where you'll see my real struggles of how I put on eyelashes. Whether I'm not the best. I think this is like the third time I'm putting on lashes, or is it the second time? I think it's the third time that I'm putting on lashes, and I think I'm really coming up well. Okay, so right now I'm just cutting the excess lashes that it doesn't really poke my eye. I think that's another thing you can do. If you see, you need to measure the eyelashes so that it doesn't become too big until it pokes your eye. If it's too big, cut the excess part of the lashes. I think it looks good, but you can just comment below on how I did on the lashes. I'm not the best, but I think I have tried my best. I think I have tried. So next, I'm just going to like add a little bit of shimmer on the other inner corner of my eye. I like this shimmering thing because it just makes your eye look cute and bright and just way adorable. Yes, so I think this is the final look. I did the highlight and the lipstick off camera. Sorry for that, but it's a nude kind of a lipstick and dark. So I hope you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. God bless you. Kwaheri.